It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family. Remember, his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hato. De Ligt. Nice interception, well timed. Cross goes in there. And it's claimed by the keeper. Van Dijk. De Jong. De Ligt. De Jong. Van Dijk gently done. Oh, they could be caught out here. Memphis Depay. He's found some space. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Driven forward. Bob have it back and can go again. Van Dijk. De Ligt. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Hato. Van Dijk. Aim forwards. Gakpo is onto it in a flash. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. Chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The Netherlands, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Norway are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Van Dijk. Gakpo. De Jong. Reinders. Timber. He's found a way through. Gakpo flings it across. Oh, there's a probing ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gakpo. Solot. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's in plenty of space here. Hato cuts it out. Ødegaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hato, now here's the delivery. De Jong. De Jong chooses to go cross-field. Berger. Berger. And here's Haaland. Bob. Ødegaard. Berger. Ødegaard. Berger. Ødegaard. Over to the left. Delivered across. De Jong. Hato shifted upfield. Xavi Simons. Van Dijk. Reinders. Timber. And it's Simons. Now it's Dumfries. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's the Memphis Depay! Quality ball.
The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Reinders. The Netherlands making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Simons. Timber. Gakpo. The Netherlands leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Reinders. Surlot. Haaland. And here's Surlot. Reinders. The Netherlands leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. De Jong. And it's played forward. Gakpo. Ambitious ball here. And that's a good, real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Memphis Depay is offering a wry smile there.
And that's a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. De Ligt can get it clear. And it's Memphis Depay. Xavi Simons. Oh, good spread. Dumfries. Oh, that's nice. Dumfries with the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Up towards the front line. Van Dijk. Hato. Gakpo looking to get on the end of this. Gakpo. It's a goal kick. Time to deliver. Lovely bit of skill. Surlot. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Van Dijk. Reinders. Aim forwards. Can he latch on to this? Ødegaard plays it short, produces a cross. Dumfries with the clearance. Reinders. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's beautifully weighted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a quick ball upfield. De Jong. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gakpo clears it away. Ødegaard. Solot. Ødegaard. Berger. Ødegaard. Back into the middle. Berger. That is very well defended. Hato. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. And he's there to get rid. Bob. Long ball looking to counter. Bob has given away a free kick. Gakpo.
Gakpo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The pass has gone astray. And that is as far as they're going to go. Wins the duel this time. He's going all the way! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's managed to gift it back. De Jong. Van Dijk. Van Dijk gently done. Bob. Berger. Played into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Ødegaard, now he's got space here. And it's Memphis Depay. Solot. Now it's Bob. Solot. Memphis Depay. Now it's Simons. De Jong. Now it's Memphis Depay. Solot. Succumbs to the pressure. Played towards the other side. Dumfries. And it's Timber. Timber. And here's Dumfries. Dumfries tries across. Ryerson. Oh, this looks sharp. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. And here's Depay. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Dumfries. Gakpo. Out towards the flank. Delivered in. Danger averted for now. Moved on forwards. Timber's cross. A header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ødegaard. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Berger. Back in once more. And it's played forward. Now it's Memphis Depay. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. And here's Xavi Simons. Ødegaard. Bob. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Has a look and plays it forward. Reinders does really well to win the ball there. Timber. De Ligt. Reinders. Van Dijk. That's really well manoeuvred. It's gone for a throw-in. De Jong. And it's Simons. Showing good feet. Gakpo with the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Sorloth gets it away. Gakpo, backward it goes. De Jong. Bob. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Sorloth. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. He came in hard, very hard. Xavi Simons. Van Dijk. Moved on forwards. Gakpo is onto it in a flash. Gakpo. Hato. That's really well cleared. Aim forwards. Ødegaard. Played out to the right. Deep cross. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Verbruggen claims comfortable. Reinders. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. De Jong. And it's Simons. Out to the left it goes. And that has been clubbed away. Bob played out to the left flank. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Timber. Memphis Depay knocks it out wide. Swept in. Aim forwards. Bob. Berger. And it's played forward. It's just beyond his reach. Xavi Simons. De Ligt. Reinders. That's really well manoeuvred. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. Dumfries tries to get it clear. That'll be a corner. Sorloth attempts a clearance. Haaland. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong spread out to the left. Simons. Ødegaard with the foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And here's Gakpo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Gakpo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's been drilled forward. Well read, nice interception. Dumfries. Reinders, played over towards the opposite flank. Hato picks it up now. Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Norway, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk. Van Dijk shifted upfield. And here's Depay. Simons. Lovely, now it's Memphis Depay! And that's caused a worry or two.
Memphis Depay is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Berger looking for a run-up. That's going to go a long way. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Van Dijk. De Ligt looks to the other side. Gakpo. Great ball if he can get there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ryerson. Quality ball. De Jong. Van Dijk. Dumfries. Reinders. Timber. Timber played into space. It's out for a goal kick. That has been cut short. Van Dijk. De Ligt. And he goes cross-field. De Jong. Gakpo. And it's played forward. That is a brilliant interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Berger forwards and with intent. Timber. Out to the left it goes. Hato. That's a throw. There will be a throw-in. De Jong. And here's Depay. And it's Hato. And out it comes again. Up towards the front line. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Depay. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so we're off again.
The Netherlands are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Aim forwards. De Ligt. Reinders. Van Dijk gently done. Cuts out the pass. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's got away. Clears it away. Berger. Played towards the front line. Haaland, now he's off and running. De Jong. Van Dijk. Aim forwards. And it's Hato. That's very neat. Now that's a lovely exchange. Gakpo. Cleared away. Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Tries a deft little ball. Nice physical challenge. Timber did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bob. Dumfries, who does have an assist to his name. Xavi Simons. Now it's Simons. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
De Ligt, forwards and with intent. Bob. And here's Haaland. Haaland! That was venomous. Van Dijk. Forward it goes. Gakpo is onto it in a flash. Simons. Now it's Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay played out to the left flank. Xavi Simons.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Haaland. That's tidy. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Timber. Reinders. And it's Memphis Depay. Played out wide. Played back in. Simons. Now it's Simons. The Netherlands claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. De Jong with the short one. Lovely feet. Timber's cross. And he thumps it clear. And here's Gakpo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Calmly anticipates. De Jong. Simons. Now it's Memphis Depay. Out to the right. Dumfries. It's Memphis Depay! It's anyone's ball now. Xavi Simons. Could be danger here. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Over to the left. Nice control. And it's Hato. Hato looks to the other side. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's the chance to counter. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Chance for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
The Netherlands go into the lead. Moved on forwards.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cuts out the pass.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Aimed in towards the centre.
I think those reactions...
Takes a shot! And that's off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
And it's played forward. Dumfries. And he's managed to get free. Strong running down that left flank. And he's on a charge. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's bustling through here. Gakpo. Now it's Simons. De Ligt, played out towards the right wing. Reinders, oh, played through for the wide man. Dumfries has it out wide and in space. Clears it away. It's an inviting looking ball that. Nicely intercepted. Gakpo. Xavi Simons. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's neat. And it's Timber. Reinders, and a chance! That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. De Jong. Gakpo, who's on a run down the left wing. De Jong. And it's Hato. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bob. Berger. Berger, gently done. Dumfries. De Ligt. Hato. De Jong. Gakpo. Ødegaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Moved on forwards.
Norway really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dumfries. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Memphis Depay. The ball goes in. And back out it comes. And it's played forward. Bob forwards and with intent. That's good play. And he cuts out the supply. Berger wins the duel this time. Probing pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Timber. Bob. Solid! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, well measured. Gakpo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been won straight back. Xavi Simons. Now it's Gakpo. De Jong. Van Dijk. Hato. Now it's Simons. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van Dijk. Gakpo is onto it in a flash. And it's De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Gakpo. And it's Hato. Played out to the right. Simons! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Hit into the middle. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. That is a little undercooked. Calmly anticipates. Now it's Memphis Depay. That's really well manoeuvred. Bob. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's an excellent interception. Aim forwards. Cleared away. Reinders. Now it's Simons. Gakpo. Hato. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. That has been knocked clear. proves too strong. Simons. And here's the... And he's had a shot! And it's played forward. Haaland chasing after it. That's really well manoeuvred. Xavi Simons has it in a wide position. Simons cross. Bob. That looks a cracking ball. Bob providing an outlet on that flank. And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Haaland. And claimed it back swiftly. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. Reinders forwards and with intent. Xavi Simons. And here's Gakpo. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Surlot. Xavi Simons. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hato. Gakpo. And Dijk chooses to go cross-field. Dumfries. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Moved on forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. Gakpo. Timber. Well, that's beautifully weighted. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Denzel Dumfries. The Netherlands desperately need someone to hold up the ball here. De Jong. Xavi Simons, played out towards the right wing. Very nicely done. Dumfries. Oh, it's played into the area. And here's Haaland. Timber cuts it out. Xavi Simons. And it's played forward. Berger. And that's aimed in. Climbs up big! And again! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Berger. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Out of play for a throw. And here's Gakpo. And it's Simons. He's found a way through. Gakpo. Shot at goal! Cleared without complication. And Here's Depay. Xavi Simons is the guilty party there. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, super find. Surlot. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Dumfries. Timber. Xavi Simons in acres of space out wide. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, sweet feet. Dumfries. And it's played in. It's a mighty effort! He should have put that one away.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he could smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
He is just caressing the ball. And that's been well dealt with. Hato with the clearance. Gakpo gently done. Berger. Hato can get it clear. And they've got a throw. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard. Played into the middle. De Ligt gets rid without sophistication. That's a nicely weighted pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Dumfries played over towards the opposite flank. Hato. De Jong. Xavi Simons. Dumfries. That's good play. Timber. Xavi Simons. Gakpo. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Can he latch on to this? And he's onside. Aimed in towards the centre. Gakpo. Hato. Gakpo. Memphis Depay. Calmly anticipates. Oh, can he get onto this? Berger. Now Hauger. Good take and Haaland!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
De Ligt. Haaland. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, there's going to be another change here. last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Berger. The cross. Up he goes! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been knocked clear. Memphis Depay. De Jong with a definite foul there. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Oh, that's disappointing. Gets it away. Frimpel. De Jong. Out to the right. Dumfries. Now he's off and running. Dumfries. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Dumfries. Oh, nice touch. Dumfries pings it across. And here's Gakpo. Ryerson. Solot. Ryerson. Can he get onto this? Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. De Jong. Xavi Simons. And he welcomes it in. Well, nicely intercepted. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
The Netherlands definitely approached the game in the right way. A nice mix-up of tactics, constantly keeping their opponents guessing, and it was just a lovely show of adaptability. And if that wasn't hard enough for the opposition, the link-up play was outstanding too.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ladies